Here's a really crazy thing to know, and be the only person who could possibly know, because I know I'm tuned into the actual God. Some people have been tuned into other spirits, but I can see those other spirits, and I can see creating the beginning, so I know that I'm the actual God, or that I'm channeling the actual God. I don't mean to be so bold and say that, but it's one of these things where I know that God has emotion. I know that God is, that you know how that God is love. I keep saying it over and over, but you don't understand on the level that I feel God's sorrow when things go wrong. When people do stuff wrong, I feel it in a sense. And when it's, like, sometimes it's a lot. All of a sudden I'll get like, and I'm like, whoa, what was that? And then other times I feel great. Like, it's like between the negative and positive vibrations in the world's atmosphere, in like the universal sphere. I don't know what you would call it, but I feel the negative and positive vibrations between the two as like God's emotion. I can feel his pain and his joy. I feel righteous. I feel like I am the divine one. Everywhere I look, no matter what time of day it is, I feel like the sun's shining on my face, even when there's no sun. It's crazy. I don't understand how to explain it, and I don't know how it really happened, because I just did what I did, and I was me. So all I can do is try to help people at least better themselves, because I don't want people to think I'm bullshitting, but I have so many ideas now. Maybe I was touched for one day, or one moment, but I still feel it, and I still talk to it. But maybe I was touched with such divine intelligence, I carbon copied it. Basically, I carbon copied God and saved his spirit in my own, because I had such a divine moment. Like, he imprinted me with him, and he talks to me through his mind, through my mind, because I have that connection to the one power higher. And it still talks to me through me, or through my thoughts to myself. I mean, this is a crazy thing, but I'm trying to explain it to you. Like, I copied the memory of it. Bip, instantly. Memory copy. Like, I Bluetooth downloaded God into my mind. The real God. Not just a made-up one. Because if you felt this divine presence that I have about me, if you listen to any of the words I've said, if you've seen any of the people that I've seen in the last 9 or 8 days, 9 days now, it's Friday, like, you would see that I've been really touching people, and not like with my physical hand. That's what's weird, is because I wrote a little skit, like, this is a synchronicity right here. I wrote it down on my phone, and it says, I want to touch people. And it was like a joke, because I said, I want to make a skit about how I want to touch people, touch them emotionally. But in the skit, I'll just walk around touching people, going, I just want to touch people. And I knew it sounded stupid, and I would never do that skit. But now I really meant by saying it that I want to touch people. And guess what? I'm actually doing it, because I affirmed it to myself. And unlike most things, you do have to be specific when you write them down. Don't get me wrong. But I tuned in with such unconditional love that I got to bypass those things, because I'm lucky as hell. I know it sounds crazy, but it's true, and I mean it from all my heart.